Hello comrades and peers. After the basics and tips to connect your campaign battles, now an example for an official campaign game, Combined Arms by Warlord Games. In the first part I will give you a short review of this game. The second part gives some tips on how to use it, some tuning tips and beyond. In itself a simple and fast two-player or faction World War II board game. Not a COSIM or traditional wargame, but a casual game, which can be played through rather quickly. Both players start on opposite sides of the game board and try to capture 5 objects. You start with 6 units, a mix of infantry, tanks, ships and aircraft. The latter can do a great damage, but cannot capture objects. There are 4 maps: Normandy, North Africa, Sevastopol and Black Sea, and Guadalcanal. Objects translate to victory points, and to win you need 5 in a short game, 10 for a normal game and 15 for a long game. In my test game, the Allies had collected 7 victory points at the end of the 5th round. This game can be over very soon. In mid-game, the losing player gets a bit of a push to catch up. What's really a nice idea, but it burns out fast. Cards are used to make the game a bit unpredictable and more exciting. Conditions on the map may change due to weather or large operations. Initiative cards open new strategies and possibilities. Battles are decided by rolling a d6 and adding some mods or card effects. The higher number wins. Or you play Combined Arms as campaign game. There are short rules to incorporate bold action, Blood Red Sky, Victory at Sea or Cruel Sea into this gaming experience. A few initiative cards are exchanged for this too. So instead of a bonus to your battle die, you get some benefits for your miniature game. By the way, in my test game there was only 1 land battle and no battles on sea or in the sky. Most casualties were caused by airstrikes, including planes shot down. Don't think about grand strategy here. Think about fun and fast campaigns, and you are good to go. The primary board game has a few good approaches, particularly to keep both players engaged up to the end. And that's not easy. A disadvantage of the simple rules are some easy ways to use or exploit the mechanics on your way to victory. Aircrafts are a powerful weapon in this game. They are the toughest unit and can destroy most other units with ease. Intercepting planes with your own air force is mostly a waste for the potential. In a one-on-one air battle, you have only an 8% chance to down your opponent, and the same chance to lose your own plane. If you outnumber your foe 2 to 1, the chance rises to 12%. On the other hand, you have a 67% chance to sink a ship or a 50% chance to destroy a tank unit. So why bother with intercepting? Initiating an attack in air combat should raise a destruction check versus the defending planes to 5+ or even 4+ to make this move pay. The destruction check for the defender should stay the same. If you use Blood Red Sky, air combat will become a more useful strategy. You can likewise solve this problem. Now let's move on to the transition into miniature games. If 2 units fight it out, that's easy. What about 2 units battling only 1 unit? Who really wants to fight against a twice as strong enemy on a game board? An old trick from the Warhammer General's Compendium could help. Only 2 main units engage, and the supporting units give a plus 20 of the point value into this combat. This will always give the weaker side a chance to win. I also would tweak the casualties at the end of the battle. The normal loss rating is a bit too punishing for my taste. A fighting drawback is prevented by this rule, because loss will kill your units nonetheless. A more better approach would be to double the casualties of the losing side, maybe with the possibility from the third or fourth round to consciously pull units off the field to save them. Another thing that has been lost in conversion are blitzing infantry units. If blitzing has no more drawbacks, why don't do it every turn? So to fix this, I would recommend, first, blitzed units can't initiate battle, so only support on the attacking side. Second, if they are in combat, every bolt action unit will get a 1d3 minus 1 pin marker. They are pinned by exhaust. So there's now a risk if you drive your troops too fast forward. Supporting elements with a blitz marker would send their 20% contingent with pin markers. Could you use combined arms with other miniature games? For sure. You only have to replace the mechanics of the 3 initiative cards with similar mechanics in your own game rules. An additional airstrike or artillery barrage is easy to translate. What about other periods? That can be tricky. A Napoleonic game with epic scale models and Black Sea rules can be done. But what about the airplanes? You could call them spies, saboteurs, or insurgents, keeping game mechanics the same. Or you can give them another function. I personally thought about supply or the ability to use guard units on board or raise sentinels for 1 round with half point value. But these are things for some later video. Till then.